Good morning, one and all of us over here, and those who are joined by online. On behalf of the Embassy of India and the Ambassador of India, His Excellency Akhilesh Mishraji, I welcome all of you for today's roundtable discussion on enhancing millet utilization in Ireland. Today we have with us the representatives from home chefs, Indian restaurants in Dublin, Indian or Asian grocery stores, and millet sellers from India. India is the largest producer of millets and also the major consumer of millets. This we all know. In Ireland, we have 80,000 Indian population. In addition, if you take out of Irish population of 5 million, mostly they are liking Indian food. And if you take at least 10% of Irish population, that means 5 lakhs, they may be inclined towards Indian food. So they may be the target or consumer for Indian food or millets. So let's connect the dots. So primarily, we are going to focus on the Indians, 80,000 Indians here in Ireland, and also 10% of minimum 10% of Irish population who may like Indian food. So if you have a scenario, it's like 80,000 here. If you see in this chart, if you could show the chart, can you please focus on this? Oh, fine. So at the base, we have the consumers who are all in Ireland. So this includes, as I said, Indians and also Irish people. And so for consumers, the home chefs and also the Indian restaurants, they are supplying food, like supplying food or millet recipes, millet related foods. And the home chefs and Indian restaurants in Ireland, even the consumers, people, all getting the ingredients, it's like the millets, from the grocery stores in Ireland. So grocery stores in Ireland, like Asian or Indian grocery stores, they are supplying all these millets. So the Indian people and also Irish people or home chefs, restaurants can buy from Indian grocery stores. And again, grocery stores are getting supplies from millet suppliers from India. So this is the flow chart, how millet is getting entered into the market. Other than Indian, maybe other countries also maybe, but majority, we are talking about the major scenario. So even if with a small calculation, if you see, 10% of Irish population, it is 5 lakhs. And that is 5 lakh. In addition, 80 lakhs, 80,000 Indians. So for easier calculation, we may have 5 lakhs people, the target. And suppose if one person is consuming 10 kg per year, it will be like 50 lakhs kg per annum. That means 5,000 tons of millets per annum. This is a huge potential market for millets in Ireland. So this is what we are going to focus today. How to tap. So you have different stakeholders here, and you all may play important role or significant role in tapping this potential. As a supplier or as a buyer or as a middle person, you can play as whichever is possible to you. And most of you no need to start from scratch. Already you have well-established infrastructure here. For example, as a grocery shop or as a home chef or a restaurant, you have well-established market. Just you have to open a window for the millet. That's it. So now, with this, I'm leaving to you to discuss further. Now, may I request His Excellency Ambassador to give away his remarks on the topic. Sir, please.
Namaskar, my warm greetings to everyone, the friends who are present in the embassy, a very warm welcome, and also my warm greetings to friends who are connected with this program virtually. I must begin by thanking my colleague, the Mudaran, for organizing this event. As you all know, this year marks the International Year of Millets. And this initiative was taken at the behest of Honored Prime Minister Modi himself. The spirit behind declaration of 2023 as International Year of Millets was to help the humanity in many ways. First of all, millet is very like it has many health benefits in terms of rich in nutrition, protein, and also fiber. The health benefit is one aspect. Second aspect is it is very, relatively speaking, compared to other cereals, is very environmentally friendly. It requires less water and also is drought resistance, pest resistance, and also is locust. And so I think it is safer from climate change perspective as well. In the spirit of every single individual contributing to climate related issues and making the world sustainable. The idea of Honorable Prime Minister, which was launched together with the UN Secretary General in October last year, was Mission Life. That if each one of us makes some conscious effort to reduce our energy consumption and make our lifestyle uh, environment friendly, then if you look at the numbers, then it will have a very significant impact. So, in promotion of millet also, it has multiple dimensions about oneself, about the society, about the world. And each one of us has a role to play. So, I would encourage all of you to think in terms of uh, your own benefit to your society, and also larger benefit to the planet Earth. And between India and Ireland, we have very close people to people ties, and this dimension is growing every single day and acquiring more and more salience in our partnership. And the trade component is growing, and also I'm very happy that the Indian community is growing quite rapidly, and they are the drivers of India-Ireland partnership. So in this segment of millet as well, we can begin by focused engagement with the Indian diaspora, and as the Mohan mentioned, it has larger benefits. And once we start practicing it, start absorbing millet consumption in our daily life, then it will have a lot of demonstration impact on others as well. So I would like to encourage each one of you to think in very practical terms, identify a very functional, practical, doable, feasible action plans. Like what can be done, how we can encourage use of millet in our daily life. I think that is the way to begin. And other practical steps you can discuss. We have some senior leaders from Indian community. They have tremendous experience in engaging Ireland and India-Ireland trade issues. So they'll be very happy to guide our friends in India. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. To give a brief about missions initiatives in this promoting millet so far. So far, we have conducted 7 programs on millet promotion. So wherever we go for other programs, so we keep on promoting millets among the population of India and also Ireland. And this is the 8th event now for promotion of millet. And so from the feedback from the earlier programs, when we met last program with the stakeholders of home chefs and the Indian restaurants, they have come up with beautiful ideas. It's like home chefs. They are focusing on millet biscuits. So even for embassy, we have got some millet biscuits. They are supplying it regularly. So this is one thing. And second, also millet snacks, millet sweets, and millet health drinks, and millet food. If you take right from the salad, millet main course, millet dessert, and millet can play a vital role in our diet. And also from the Indian restaurants who have joined here, they have assured embassy, and also they have shared during that event, they have included millet recipes in their menu. So that has made a very good move in the direction of promoting millets. In addition with that, we also discussed about the possibilities of focusing on millet cakes. So this is one of the very prominent and significant area if somebody can come up with millet cakes and also millet ice creams. So these are all the major focusing areas, the possible potential areas. So that's why embassy is facilitating this kind of discussion to enhance millet utilization in Ireland. And also embassy is giving a platform for buyers and sellers to meet and exchange their contacts so that they can get into business. So primary motto of this event is to get ideas from the stakeholders. As I said, many stakeholders, right, from consumers, home chefs, restaurants, grocery stores, and millet suppliers from India. So you are all part and parcel of this initiative, this mission. So we request your valuable inputs. As Ambassador said, we request your valuable inputs now. So now, shall we give the floors to one by one? So we have home chefs with us. Anybody who have joined by online, any home chefs, if you want to share your ideas and your experience so far in promoting millet in Ireland.
Hi,
Yes.
sir. This is Savita here. So I think like last time, like I had come to the meet and I had displayed all like the breakfast and the snacks and stuff like that. So after the program and the awareness, I have done like kind of like now I'm promoting like most of like millets, especially ragi, which is like from my region. And now like for Diwali season, like you can imagine like how many orders I've been like getting it from that. So I'm happy like at least like people are like getting to know about ragi and the other millets, but not to that extent. But yes, there is an initiative that is being taken right now, and I'm quite happy. I'm not disappointed after the awareness program that I attended last time. And now yes, I'm kind of like doing it like more like often, like I do promote that if like people come to me for like certain menus or something, I am definitely like adding like one of the millet so that it can like be like used in like other forms, not the regular, because like I do know like it taste doesn't that good. But when you add in something like crackers or like kind of like crisp or something, people are like wanting it. So yeah, this is what I'm been doing like after the program.
You can also share your ideas how we can proceed further.
So right now, like last time, like as we spoke, only like multi-grains have been like used. On the millets are used in multi-grain cereals. But right now, like if you ask me, like for example, like we make idli in the morning, like for breakfast or lunch. I think if we can promote like ragi idli or like anything like ragi dose or like anything like especially like snacks items, I think people would come for it. Not for the main course, but at least like for the snacks items, if at all, if we can promote like any kind of in millets, for example, jowar dosa is also very nice because I did try that and it had come out like very good. So if people could like use something snacks for kids, especially for kids has to know like what is the benefits of millets. So as a like parents, like if we promote that at home and like when we go out, example for restaurants, and if at all we find something optional apart from the what we eat, so I think like that is how like things might change. Yeah.
I could remember last time when you came here, you said, you can, sorry, we can promote millets in different ways. Uh,
Correct.
yeah, especially for the health point of view, it's a very good supplement for the protein.
Yeah,
So,
and even for the diabetic patients, like it is too good for them for like controlling blood pressure or anything, sir. I think like millet has been taken a back seat. So I think like now this awareness program is being like, I think like it is reaching out to the people. So I think like more this kind of an awareness program is gonna enlighten people, like again, like we should start using millets in our daily, as you said, sir, like salad. Jowar salad is something that like people should try it, like because it has that kind of like fibers. And it is like, even my kid, like she likes it so much, like I think like we should promote kids for as of now. I think like adults we do know, but I don't know like how do we like make kids to have millets every single day. So if at all we work on that field, I think like things should be like there. Yeah.
I can also recollect, you said these kind of millets, no need for any promotion among Indian population because it's already there in Indian food.
There, correct.
It's a part of the Indian food, part and parcel of Indian food. This you said. So just one more data I just wanted to have from you. You are regularly using millet in your food, and also
Correct.
you are idea to promote it among your consumers, also your customers, like as a home chef, and also you are using it for your family. So now, what is your estimate per year? How many kilos you are consuming? Just an idea.
Sir, especially when I do this ragi chakli or like any kind of in snacks, I think from last 3.5 months I think I have used around like 6 to 7 kilos of like ragi, because like I do had jowar into that. So I think like plus and plus, like I think yeah, I think like I have used like 7 to 8 kilos of ragi and then the jowar to the, yeah.
3 months of period.
Yeah,
So
because I've been doing after that, because the program, I think like most people had come, like after that, like people have been like approaching me, and I'm non-stop, I'm doing, and especially the kadbu that I had made, the South Indian, like the dish, I think that has been a like hit for me. So any party orders that comes, like I am adding that to like as a snack to them. So I think like I am using, like I think like I have not given an estimate for that. I think like more than like 8 to 9 kilos I have used it for now. Yeah.
3 months, in 3 months of period.
Yeah.
Right, thank you. So in 3 months of period, it's 8 kilo. That means 32, around 30 kg. One home chef is using. This is the demand. Just thank you for sharing this. This is
Thank you,
just
sir. Thank you.
the kind of demand which is there for millets in Ireland. So thank you so much. And is there anybody else from home chefs? Or we can move on to Indian restaurants in Ireland.
I'm not a hi there. Hello, everyone. And thanks again for organizing. I really appreciate all your efforts. My name is Maya. I was there last year in Dublin. This time I couldn't attend personally because I'm based in Cork and it's a working day, very busy. But I just want to let you know there are many opportunities to spread the awareness. And I'm not a home chef, but yes, I do consume a lot of millets, and I share these recipes with my colleagues in the office. So it has not only impacted Ireland, but I was able to reach US as well with the recipes because I published it. And this was circulated among my company group. So like a newsletter. So that really helped, and people started reaching out to me for healthy recipes, because this is one of the best grains, I would say, a super grain to reduce your weight, not only keep you healthy, but weight management is like awesome. It works very well when you are on a diet plan. So I was able to share many recipes with people who were looking for weight loss, like and basically if we are targeting the local people, because as Indians we are aware like about the super grain, but if you want to target the local people, you need to create recipes which they can eat, like like they won't have the idli stand or utensils to cook that. So we have to be creative and recreate the recipes for them. So basically what recipes I tried out with millets are oil-free recipes, minimal use of spices, and that's how they started liking it. I'm not selling it anywhere, but I just whenever I go to office, I would pack it in my lunch box and share with them, and then they would come back and ask for recipes. So I have a web page for millets and spices, dedicated to millets and spices, and I started posting recipes with this grain with like, minimum oil and spices. And that's how they started including it. So yes, I would be very proud to say that I not only reached out Ireland local people, but also I was able to target US and some of the other Europe countries. And that's just because of the contacts where I work in. Like, I could just spread a word and publish a newsletter with this. So that's a small effort from my end, but definitely I think there's a lot of scope here, especially with kids around. You can do ample of things like, the laddus. They turn out very well. I have prepared it with ragi and it worked very well. When I gave it to my kid, he liked it. So I think if we can make such kind of items and, collaborate with the Asian shops and try to promote this, like this is something which doesn't get spoiled, like the shelf life is high, right? The laddus or any other kind of crackers or snack items, like I think that would be a great idea. Once we start promoting to in the shops, I think localites also start picking these items. So I think that is one of the idea. And then of course the social media, like I created a web page. If this can be circulated around, people will see the recipes and where they would start, creating themselves. So it's kind of quick recipes that you can do with millet. Like I was fasting in 9 days in Navratri. I do it every year. So what I consume was millet. So there are fabulous recipes that you can recreate with millet, and people are not really aware about it. So yeah, it's just creating awareness. And I think social media is one of the way where you can create this awareness. And as you mentioned, the collaboration between different stakeholders and like the Asian stores and restaurants, I think that's one of the best ways.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And you are not a home chef, but you are consuming regularly at your home. So what's your approximate demand for a year?
Mine is not like I would consume typically because it's very hard to get in Cork, unlike Dublin. Sometimes I feel I should be there. But yeah, I basically consume jawar because I make a lot of salads with it, and then ragi. So it would be around not less than 3 to 4, not more than that, because yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. So thanks for your inputs. So from we all heard there is a demand, but supply is less. So this is not only in Dublin, the requirement is across Ireland. And also as a home, earlier the home chef said 30 kg per annum, and they as a just as a person who is using regularly at home, she's telling 3 or 4 kg per year. So this is an average. This the figure is also for the other stakeholders. Now let's move on to the Indian restaurants. Let's hear from Indian restaurants your experience in recipes here, especially millet recipes. You can.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for inviting us. And my name is Shashidhar Reddy, and I own a store, couple of stores in the town. One in the Indian Spices store in Dublin Shopping Center, just adjacent to it, and also one of the stores in Barra Street. And also I own a couple of restaurants, Indian Tiffins and Indian Spices restaurants in town and in Rathgar. And just got an invitation about the millets from meeting this one. Sure, I will speak to my chefs and I will coordinate with them, and we will come out of it. And how can we come out of it, and what we can do. As the lady was suggesting there, the good idea to go with it is right now we are not using the idlis as that one, because as I'm from Hyderabad and South India, we can use that, implement instead of rice flour, we can go with this millet flour. Then I think we can give a little push from my side, where I can promote is more healthier than the other products. And I will come out of it. And the other lady, she was saying like also we can make the sweets, and also we can do the main course. I will go and speak to my chefs, and most of them are ladies. I work with them. I think 6 or 7 ladies, they work with us as cooks in my restaurants. I will speak to them and I will come back to you again. And soon, if I get a chance at other meetings or some, then I introduce my chefs here. So what they came out of the millets, and I will explain you further here. Okay. Thanks for inviting me once again. Yes, thank you.
And is there anybody who joined online? The Indian restaurants here in Ireland. Now let's move on to the grocery stores in Ireland, or the suppliers of the local suppliers of millets in Ireland. So you are the main key players here. So may I request Dr. Puri or
Good morning, everybody. Thank you. Thanks for the invite. It's a great initiative, and we've been selling this grains from last 13 years now in Eurasia. And yes, it's one of the healthy product for sure. It's been lost. It hasn't been, given enough attention, I suppose, in the market. And you are doing a great initiative. This is your 8th, I think, program towards this, so it's great. It needs a lot of research for sure. Product needs to be highlighted in a different manner. I mean, like we only sell pre-packed raw. People have to take it and cook it home and use it in their own style. So I would love to see how the Indian market is exactly doing. What way they're using. What are the different category of products they are coming out of using grains. And also the research has to be done in Irish market as well. I mean, we understand the Indian market at certain extent, but if it needs to go in the mainstream, it needs done a lot of research, and then also collaborations has to be done in the right way to make it more viable. And it's interesting product for sure. It's healthy, and then now the world is going towards health conscious and products like this anyway. So I suppose it will have a good outcome in future for sure. Thank you very much for invite, and we will look forward to attend something more initiatives like this, which can be part between India and Ireland in a food industry, and we can see how we can become part of it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Or if I can add up something, like there's a lot of things.
On mic,
I'll add them. Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. Like millet has been already, people have been eating. I, as a child, has eaten millet. At that time there was a scarcity of grains in India, and the millet was used in almost every home. And they were adding gourd and millet. This is the common food in Rajasthan. They do. It is their one of the delicacies. They make roti, chapati with this one, and with the gourd and the ghee, they give it to eat it. Then for winter, you can store it. You can make it a sweet chapati, a thick one, rolled over the, cooked over the fire, naked fire, they cook it, and then that can be added, and it can be kept in jars for 3 or 4 months of the winter. And we used to take it as a child, small piece. But now those trends and those skills are gone, because this was a village scale like. They will cook it on a clay griddle, clay tawa. They will do it, cook it on that one. And that is to be done, and that can be propagated. But if, as Gurcharan suggested earlier, that more research has to be done, so that to make at home is different, while to do it on a commercial base is very different. When you make they are sort of a biscuit like, but at the same time, they are thick biscuits, and there's a bit of a ghee is added into that one, and gourd is added. So they make it nutritious. And sometimes people add spices also. That we have eaten. But again, like at Eurasia, we have importing which ready-made bajra flour. We do have the millets there, and the people can make a kheer of the millet also. You can boil millet, you can add gold in that one, and bit of a butter in that ghee. And it was very common as children we have eaten. Whenever there is a scarcity in India at that time, I was growing up as a teenager and this one as a child. There was a lot of scarcity, and millet was used very commonly in almost every millet was used. And we are used to it, but again, it was not propagated again, at that one was the necessity to eat it. But so we have to do more research and development on this one, that how can we make it? Although like a lot of multi-grain flours we are getting, and we are adding, even some of them they are adding millet into that one, maize, millet, and other things they do have. And this can be done. So we have to be innovative in this one. Because certainly it won't happen within one day, but I'm sure. We food scientists come up and some chefs and combine and drop like a think tank should be there where it can go, and much better work on that. At least the collaboration has to be there. Without collaboration, you can't do such things. Because even here, if you have to do on a multiple scale here, they require health certifications and everything, and you have to prove it that the millet is ready for human consumption. Although in India we have been using for centuries, but we have to give a complete research to them. Thank you.
Let's move on to the Indian millet sellers who are joined by online, who wants to share your views or thoughts. Okay, so now this floor is open for questions. So you can you can ask any questions for clarification on millets. It's a general. So floor is open for questions. Yes. So somebody has texted. Can you show the message?
The lady was mentioning to promote and take the initiative for the next generation for the kids. So I was thinking, I don't know if already sorry. Savita, she was mentioning at the moment this generation knows about the millets, but the next generation to teach or to explore about the millets. So I was thinking, I don't know, maybe it's there in India, same like the Cheerios or conflicts, if there is a millets in it. And if you promote in that way, so that they will have the initiative, what is the millets and what is the taste of it, and how healthier kind of a stuff. They will start from there. Then we can get into from there, from the Cheerios complex kind of a thing to the next level, to the breakfast side. Then we can make to the next level. We can go from there. They will have an idea from there.
Yeah.
That is what I was thinking. And in India, actually, a lot of people, they are very familiar, very health conscious nowadays. More than here, they are more health conscious in back in India now. But here, I think in the streamline, more of the Asian grocery stores, they keep separate line for the millets. If the demand is coming up, obviously, they're looking to it as a restaurant point of view, and the grocery stores. A separate section for the menu will be coming up. The demand comes in the coming days. Thank you.
Is there anybody have any questions? All right. And at the end of this event, so we have before starting the event, we have received emails and messages from many of the stakeholders. And after this event, we will share the contacts among each other. So we'll put all of you, on a platform where you can share your demand and supply and requirement and your contact details, everything. So now we are at the end of this event. This is on behalf of Ambassador and Visit India. I thank one and all who present joined by online and also physical mode and share your thoughts and views and inputs so far. And let's meet in the next event, wherein on a different sector. So buyer seller meet. This is a kind of a series of events which we have started at the embassy. So every month, this is a monthly event. Every month we will have a buyer seller meet. So the buyers from Ireland and sellers from India. So this month's focus is on millets, and every month we will move on from sector to sector and product to product. Right. Thank you so much for everyone for joining and spending your time. Thank you. Have a nice day.